Shut up and sit down.
Oh, hello and welcome to a North Wales side-by-side video. A couple of weeks ago I reported on the solar and wind farm that got destroyed in the storm that we had. All down to net zero, and to be honest, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't make it up. Now, it's the 16th, I think it's the 16th, yeah, it's Thursday the 16th of January 2025 on the coast of North Wales, and tonight there are over 44,000 homes spread between Aberconwy and Llandrillo, including Old Conwy, Conwy Bay, Rhos on Sea, Glan Conwy, Llandrillo Junction, Dolgarreg, Llanrwst, Betys y Coed. They're all without water. There's not a house, unless it's got its own private water supply, that's got water tonight. Yeah, and it all boils down to one burst water main. Just one, not two, not three, one burst water main. It's all it takes. One water main, 44,000 homes, no water. There's no backup. There is no other supply to this area. It is absolutely crazy. That's what I said. You cannot make it up. If you wrote it in a book, you'd class it as fiction. But no, this is real life. One water main brings the whole of North Wales to a point where there's no water. It is absolutely crazy. It is nuts. And I'm not making this up, honestly. I am not making it up. I'm going to insert some photographs, some Google Earth shots, some photographs of the scene where they're trying to get to this water main that's burst. The water main, I'm afraid, isn't above ground like some of the water mains are in Wales. It is over 2 meters deep. And it runs under the river. It actually runs under the River Conwy, this water main does. So they've got to get to it, they've got to fix it. It is absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. That one pipe can cause all this chaos. At the moment, at this moment in time, as I'm talking to you, I'm just coming up a mountain now into the village of Llysfaen, and it's up above Llandrillo and Colwyn Bay. Now this is one of the few places at the moment in North Wales that's got water. Why has it got water? We're not going to have water for very much longer, because they're going to start taking the water out of the reservoir that's underneath the mountain that I'm up on top of now. We've got our own reservoir for this village, and we've had water since this water main burst, because our supply is up on the mountain. But I've heard tonight that they're going to start taking the water out of our reservoir to supply people in need, people that have to have water, and they're going to start putting it into bowsers and distributing it around the North Wales area. I've got no problems with that, no problems at all. But they are talking about also turning the supply off for this village. Like everywhere else, it's going to cause chaos. You got no water for washing, no water for shower, no water for your toilet, and in a lot of instances, because there's a lot of houses in this village that are really old, there would be no water to feed the central heating systems in the houses. So not only are you going to have no water, you're going to have no heat. It is bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. Like I said, it's not made up, this is actually happening. One water supply, one water main that supplies an entire area. It's absolutely nuts. This all comes down to corporate greed. All these companies keep saying, we've made this many millions this quarter, this many millions this quarter, and it makes you wonder, where do the profits go? Well, I'll tell you one thing, they don't go back into the infrastructure, they go into the shareholders' pockets. The only time anything gets fixed is when it breaks. There is no preventative maintenance at all. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. So they are, well, Welsh Water keep releasing little snippets of information. It's Thursday now, and they're talking about having the water back on by Monday. So it went off in certain parts of Wales yesterday afternoon, so that was Wednesday afternoon, so that was half a day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe back on Monday. So you can call it 5 working days with no water. In this day and age, it is absolutely disgusting that the infrastructure cannot cope with one single burst. Mad, absolutely mad. Well, thousands of homes in North Wales could be without water until Sunday, the 19th of January, after a single burst water pipe has posed some very, very complex challenges to the Welsh water engineers trying to repair it. The supply issues first became a problem for residents in the Conwy county on Wednesday afternoon, after a major water main was reported damaged Right, the waterworks are called Bryn Cowlyd, and they're in Bendigaid, down the Llanrwst Valley. They're between Dolgarrog and Trefu. To the video, I'll show you where it is. Right, 24 hours later, after the pipe burst, it still hasn't been fixed. And Welsh Water are saying the repair will take longer than was planned. But what it means is there's at least 40,000 homes that are currently not seeing any water out of their taps. It's causing chaos in supermarkets, because where in 2020 we had no toilet paper, we've now got no bottled water in any of the supermarkets. It's all gone. There's been businesses, pubs, restaurants, GP surgeries. Over 20 secondary and primary schools have been shut because they've got no water. Some of the council offices were shut. Again, no water. It just shows how vulnerable that our infrastructure is here in North Wales. The fact that one water main can cause all this disruption. It's like there's been no maintenance on anything in the infrastructure, in the water system for years. Nothing ever seems to get repaired until there's a major catastrophe. And then it puts lots and lots of people into a real vulnerable position. So, not only have you got no water coming out the taps, you've got no water for toilets. You've also got no water for central heating. No water for washing food. Unless you've been very lucky and managed to store some water, you're screwed. Absolutely screwed.
Shut up and sit down.